I'm thrilled to say that she's with us again, and she's been the guest on this show several times, and it's Nell Bryden.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Actually, good afternoon.
You've brought some undesirables with you.
I have. Well, it wouldn't be rock and roll if I didn't bring the undesirables with me. So,
Yeah.
got a bit of a band here.
Have you?
We were talking about the hard stuff earlier, so
I know.
to bring them.
Yeah. So tell us about this new album called Wayfarer. That's the
Right.
first track on it, I see, and you've named it after that too.
Yeah.
Picture of you, heavy with eyelashes.
Yes, heavy with eyelashes and actually gold leaf as well. Sort of all sorts of face painting on there and stuff.
You're spoiled, aren't you?
Well, I can get away with a lot, but I, Terry, I've been on for so many years with you, and you've sort of seen me through all these different stages of my life. And I used to write a lot of cry in your beer love songs and heartache and unrequited love. And my life has taken such a turn for the
worse.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Not at all, no. I met the man of my dreams, and I've gotten married since we saw you last, and I'm expecting a baby now. So with all of this wonderful positivity in my life, I figured the music needs to reflect that. So I've written a song and an album, actually, a whole album that makes you want to put the car windows down and have a summer album and just drive a little faster.
Oh, that's terrific. But you've always seemed very happy to me. You've always been
I know, despite what was going on, I was always very happy.
a cheery presenter. Yes. So this Wayfarer, is this any reflection on your need to travel, to keep moving?
Yes, exactly. Well, wayfarer means someone who wanders. So it's a sense that, as a touring musician, you get to be this traveling nomad and see all these parts of the world, that music becomes your passport, and you get to kind of do all these great things, have these adventures that if I weren't a musician, I'd sort of be stuck back in my apartment and not doing much. So I felt so indebted to music for that.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Eurovision Song Contest, I wouldn't have seen anything of Europe. So, this a second acoustic?
Yes. Well, what happened was I did the whole album, the produced album, and then I got to the end of it, and my husband said, I miss hearing the demos of the songs when they first were written, because as a songwriter, you have the produced version, which is all about the music, and then the original songs themselves are about the lyrics. So I wanted to do everything again as an acoustic album, same track listing, but do the whole album again. And so it's a double album, actually, this album.
And you've written it all yourself?
Yes, I had some great collaborators, but every song I've written myself with help here and there. But that's really a part of who I am, is writing about my life and what I've been through. So it's part of me.
Well, we can't wait to hear you again. So you're going to do Perfect for Me?
Yeah, well, this is going to be the new single, and I've never played this on the air. This is the sort of world premiere on your show.
And it's from Wayfarer.
Yes, it is. So this is Perfect for Me.
Sticks everywhere. Even after the alarm goes off, you're still lying there. You are, you are, you are. You are, you are, you are. You are, you are, you are. Perfect for me. Perfect for me. Oh, we get dressed to go out and walk hand in hand downtown. Sports bars on Bleecker, red paper lanterns of Chinatown. You are, you are, you are. You are, you are, you are. You are, you are, you are. Perfect for me. Perfect for me. arms around me. Put your arms around me. Feel alright. We woke up together and we'll be together tonight. You are, you are, you are. You are, you are, you are. You are, you are, you are. Perfect for me. Perfect for me. Perfect for me. Perfect for me. Perfect for me.
That was perfect.
Perfect.
Terrific.
Thank you.
So, we've talked about this before, but for those who came in late, you classically played cello for 10 years
Yeah.
before deciding to take the rough road.
The rough road, exactly. Well, I grew up in a family that my mother was a classical soprano. It was Brooklyn. I grew up in Brooklyn, and my dad was a painter, and I was always around that music, and so I figured, of course, I'd be a musician of some sort. But it took me a long time to figure out what kind of music I wanted to do. So I started out, as you said, in classical.
So, and the production of your first album was halted because of lack of funds.
Yes.
Now, the classical story is that you continued the recording in 2009 after selling a painting belonging to your father.
I know. Well, yeah, exactly.
Did you tell him you were going to do that?
I did. I didn't sort of say, oh, just found this in the attic and it's going to see what it's worth. No, it was a pretty remarkable story, actually, because, we had been recording the first album in New Orleans. We ran out of money. And then my dad said, there's this old painting that we'd just completely forgotten about. And I had found it in his sort of loft area. And we took it to auction. And lo and behold, the darn thing was worth quite a bit of money. Enough that I could start my own record label, put out my own records, and come over here and tour. And it was sort of a magical thing. Art paying for art. It was a real poetic justice.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful story.
Yeah.
So what kind of shows have you got planned? Because you've got some live shows coming up.
Yeah, well, as you know, I'm a sort of quintessential touring artist. I'm always on the road. So I've got a 20-date tour coming up, which is ambitious because I am 6.5 months pregnant, and the tour starts on the 19th of September. But and it ends on...
And when is the baby due?
Well, the baby's due on November 27th. The last date of the tour is November 1st.
Hey.
So we've done it...
You're cutting it fine.
We're cutting it fine, but we've done it quite smartly because we're not going to be too intense. We've got a couple days off here and there, and so it's never a big, huge stretch, and it's all within the UK, so it is doable. My mother sang with me when she was 8.5 months pregnant at Carnegie Hall, so I think that it's possible. She said I was kicking away on the high notes, but we'll see what this little one in here, who's also a girl, by the way.
Yeah.
So if she's a mini-me, God help us all.
So you have a string of live dates coming
Yes.
up. And you're going to take part in Carfest.
Yes, I know.
It's,
With Mr. Evans.
Yeah, dear Chris, who does so much for children. in
Yeah,
need.
I know.
So you're going to raise a lot of money for us.
Well, I hope so. He's done a tremendous thing, and it's a really fun time. We did the one up north as well, so it's a good time, and you can hear all the cars revving in the background, which is very exciting.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
So your next song is Sirens, which was influenced by 9/11.
Yeah, it was. I as a New Yorker, I had the same apartment. I have it now as well in Greenwich Village, and I had a direct view, unfortunately, of the day's events, and it was something that felt so personal to me that I didn't want to write about it for a long time. And then about 10 years later, I decided that enough time had gone by so that I could get a degree of hope, of sense of rising from the ashes. And I'm so pleased that I did write the song because, Cher ended up covering it as well. It really changed my life. So this song is for New York. This is Sirens.
Last night I dreamt I was floating with you. The river so deep and the sky perfect blue. If we leave behind From the sound of sirens, the city will rise. Hold your hand in mine, and swim against the tide. From the sound of sirens, love will survive. And when your heart is on the run, when its chains have come undone, oh, I will always be the one to carry you home. Streets lie so empty, the lost avenues, the lights of St. Vincent are too much to lose. And if we leave behind the dust in the sky, from the sound of sirens, the city will rise. Hold your hand in mine, swim against the tide. From the sound of sirens, love will survive. And when your heart is on the run, when its chains have come undone, oh, I will always be the one to carry you if we leave behind the tears in our eyes. From the sound of sirens, the city will rise. Hold your hand in mine, swim against the tide. From the sound of sirens, love will survive. And when your heart is on the run, when its chains have come undone, oh, I will always be the one to carry you home.
Sirens. What a poignant and lovely song.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Really lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nell. Nell
Always a
Bryden.
pleasure. Thanks.
What a singer. What a songwriter. A new album, Wayfarer,